Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets. All of that is below in the description. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and you're more than welcome to see feedback publicly or privately. Thank you. Okay, so energetically, still so much hatred in the world, still so much pain, still so much suffering, still so much oppression, still so much elitism, if that's a word. Still so much people not using their words, not using their voices and speaking up. That maybe it's that they're not speaking up even though their words are going in the right direction. There's no fallback, there's no follow through, there's no action in the words. People have the, hashtag kinder words. Well, that's all well and good using kinder words, but you have to have an action behind that word. So what are you going to do? Like, are you going to step up if you hear someone using unkind words and being a fucking bully or doing something that is not right? Are you just going to sit there and hashtag kind words, or are you going to step up to the plate and intervene or try to help? This will have a ripple effect on global. It's think global and do what you can in your space. That's kind of the key ingredient. Like, think global and do what you can in your space, within your means and your power. Not just kind of like, oh, I can't really do fuck all. Sure, I'll just sit there and I'll do nothing. Like, that doesn't make any difference. It's not helping the situation. It's making it worse by doing nothing. Do what you can in your space. And that will have a ripple effect. It will show the people within your own community, within your area, within your space, how it should be done. What is the right thing to do? Okay? But that is kind of energetically what I'm picking up on. There's still so much. But anyway, even though I'm speaking on like a bigger terms here about all the different, aspects of what's going on, and with all manners of oppression and all the isms like sexism, ageism, homophobia-ism. I don't even know if that's an ism, but all of this, okay? Today's action is about what you can do within your own space. It is about the global, but what you can do in your own space. Whether that be planting some flowers for the bees. Maybe it's going and picking up some rubbish and, in the recycling, or doing a bit more research about recycling. What can you do? What can you do to, help on a global sense? Yes, you are only one person. No one person is not going to change everything. But collectively, we will change a lot in all different areas. But we start locally. And then it spreads globally. Okay? Right, so for today's daily guidance, I am using my Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. This is one card for the collective, so it's one card for everyone. Please accept in love and light what you can relate to, and please leave in love and light what you can't for somebody else. Thank you. Okay, so for today, we have... It's time to release negativity. It's time to release negativity. Everything is being heightened this month because we are in eclipse season. We have a full moon eclipse at the end of the week, and at the end of the month, or towards the end of the month, it's the 21st, we have a new moon eclipse as well. So everything is heightened. So if, like me, you find yourself being smidge overwhelmed with all the energy, release it. It is not yours, and that's something that I fully intend to do. But it's time to release negativity. Again, start locally. Start with yourself. What negative train of thoughts do you have? What negative patterns of behaviour do you have? Kind of like figure out what the common denominator is in things. Like, I don't know. Okay, for example, if you've had one shitty relationship to another, and they all kind of have different promises or whatever, what is the common denominator? You are the common denominator. Put your hands up and change that pattern of behaviour, change that cycle of events. Another one is with money, like You know, do you keep falling into the same pitfalls? Do you still be around with the same people who are, I don't know, suck you dry of your money, steal your money, rob your money? Maybe not blatantly, but if they know that you have money in your pocket on your card, do they like, oh no, I need this, I need this, I need this, I want, gimme, gimme, gimme. It's the same, like the only common denominator is the word yes, I will get for you. Yes, I will give. If they only come around because you have money, they're not real friends. They're not, even if they're family members, they're not good people to be around, because by you saying yes, that they're stealing, they're robbing from you, essentially. Yes, it's in free will, but you're still being kind of robbed. And it's the same with energy. Like if people are constantly like pulling and dragging you and want, gimme, gimme, you know, the common denominator is you and the word yes. Start saying no to people and release that negative cycle and chain of events. Release that pattern. Start working on yourself. Again, start locally, and then it kind of goes to the wider circle, and again it will eventually be global, even though that's a different matter, but it's the same type of scenario. So start thinking this week about things that you need to release in your life. What patterns of thought do you need to release? What patterns of behavior? When you look back, you may have changed now to the person that you were, I don't know, 10, 15, 20, 25 years ago, or however long ago. You know, release that kind of that time period. Not that it's going to make it all wonderful and okay, but it's going to stop you beating yourself up. You were a different person then. You were a different person, and maybe them patterns or whatever that have since changed have made you who you are, have given you fresh insight, have given you like this wider vision or this wider view, the bigger scope. So forgive that and release it. You know, release it. It's not needed in your box of tricks to beat yourself up about. It's just not needed. There's an awful lot up there that you can beat yourself up about, but things that happened like 5 years ago, 5 months ago, whatever, that you have since kind of forgiven and, you know, gotten through and gotten over, and, you know, that still needs to be released and forgived. And you know something, some things need to be forgiven and released every single full moon for the rest of your life. And that is okay, and you know, you should be okay with that. It's about that kind of like knowing. And do you know something, you can say, I'll do this every single full moon for as long as I live. I will do this, I will release it, I will forgive. Do you know what, there will come a time and there will come a point that you just won't, because it'll be completely forgiven and it won't even be in your head. It'll be like, oh, what happened? It'll be like a mind blank. Like, oh, I'd forgotten about that. You know, but that takes time. And time is time. And it takes time to heal, and healing isn't overnight. It takes time. Okay? So, it's time to release negativity. Remember, with this month, never mind this week with the full moon, this whole month energies are sky high, and everything that's going on globally, it does coincide with everything that is like going on energetically with all the eclipses, and the retrogrades, and it's just all a big boom, like it's on an atomic bomb almost. But do what you can locally so it ripples around and it spreads globally. Do what you can. Okay, that is the card for today. Thank you all so much, and I will see you again tomorrow. Namaste, my friends. Have a great day, whatever corner of the world that you are in. Take it easy. Bye.